Hello my dear friends, this is Priya and in today's video I'm going to tell you must to know things if you're traveling to Vietnam from India. You can't miss these points. So in my earlier video I have already shared details related to how to plan a trip to Vietnam from India in 2023. The link is in I button. Do check that out and you will surely get to know every details like budget, places and each and every detail. So without further delay, let's move to the point. The purpose of this video to share some important tips really that help you a lot if you're traveling to Vietnam from India, and I'm sharing this with my own experience, so you will surely get benefited with this. So stay tuned till end, and without further delay, let's move to the video. So our first point is e-visa. Do apply e-visa in advance at least 10 working days prior to your travel date for smooth and easy processing. Next is passport validity. Make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned departure date from Vietnam. Our next point is weather forecast. Vietnam experiences different climates in different regions. Research the weather condition and pack clothing and necessary items accordingly. Next is flight. Do not book return flight from the same city where you have landed. Suppose you have landed to Ho Chi Minh, so try to book your return flight from the Hanoi so that you can easily capture the South, North and Central Vietnam. Next is travel insurance. Consider purchasing travel insurance that covers medical expenses, trip cancellation and any other unforeseen event. Next point is very crucial and important, that is be alert with any tourist scam that you might face while traveling in Vietnam. While Vietnam is generally a safe country for tourists like any other popular destinations, but you must be aware of some points that I'm going to tell you. That is, first one is motorbike rental scam. Some rental agencies may try to take advantage of tourists by demanding excessive fees for damages that were already present or by claiming that the motorbike was stolen. To avoid this, thoroughly inspect the bike before renting it. Take pictures of any pre-existing damages and make sure you have a written agreement with the rental agency. Next is taxi meter scam. Some taxi drivers may tamper with the meter or take longer routes to inflate the fare. To avoid this, always choose reputed taxi companies or use ride-hailing apps like Grab. Next is fake tour agencies. Be cautious when booking tour or activities through unverified, unknown tour agencies. Some scammers may take your money and provide non-existent services. Research and book with reputed tour operators. Read reviews and ask for recommendations from fellow travelers. Next one is fake tickets and attractions. Be cautious when purchasing tickets to attractions or events from unauthorized sellers or street sellers. They may sell fake tickets or charges inflated prices. It's best to buy through online or any reputed website. Next important point is currency. The currency of Vietnam is Vietnamese dong, that is VND. So know the current exchange rates and consider carrying USD for better rates and international debit or credit card. Next, we move to the next point, that is SIM. Choose Viettel network for better connectivity. Yes, we traveled there and we didn't experience any lag in network of Viettel network. So you can use that. And one more advice, don't take SIM from airports. Instead you can choose or you can buy SIM from local market or outside the airport. Next point is language. Vietnamese is the official language used in the Vietnam. So you must use Google Translator to avoid the language barrier. Next is intra-city transport, that is transportation. If you are planning to travel to North, Central and South Vietnam, try to plan in advance and book your flight, buses or trains tickets in advance so that you must saves you a lot of cost and time. Next point is local laws and regulations. Research local laws and regulations, like if you want to hire a scooty or bike there, you do research in advance regarding the driving rules and regulations in Vietnam. So you must be aware about the driving rules. Next point is hotel and accommodation. Get in contact with your hotel in Vietnam regarding early check-in rules and charges to avoid any problem, as check-in time of hotels in Vietnam is 2 p.m. local time zone. Next is time zone. Vietnam is 1.5 hour, that is 1 hour and 30 minutes ahead of India. For example, when it is 12 p.m. afternoon in India, it will be 1:30 p.m. in Vietnam, so be mindful of that. Next is important apps and bookings. Download some important apps like Google Translator, Grab app and Klook for hassle-free traveling, and book required entry ticket or any activity tickets like Halong Bay entry ticket, Bana Hills tickets or Fuji Tunnel entry tickets for in advance from Klook or any other platform. Now I'm sharing some important details or tips, you can say, to visit or explore the places of Vietnam in a better way. First one is reach early at Bana Hills to avoid long waiting lines for cable car. Next is don't visit Halong Bay during weekend because on public holidays and weekends it will be overcrowded. Next one is do check train timings if you are visiting train street, as the frequency of trains is very low there. And fun bonus, visit some places in the evening, night time for a better view like Hanoi Street, Hanoi Skywalk, Hanoi Cathedral, Da Nang Dragon Bridge. You can experience the fire and water show at 9 p.m. of Dragon Bridge every weekend, and Lovelock Bridge. You can visit that and you can enjoy the cruise ride there. So next one is food. So if you are traveling in Vietnam and you are a vegetarian, you will have some issues in finding the vegetarian restaurants. So better to use Google Map and you can search the vegetarian restaurants nearby, and you will find so many options nearby and you can use that. The next point is explore beyond popular destinations. While popular destinations like Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City and Halong Bay are worth visiting, consider exploring some offbeat places to experience the real charm of Vietnam. I will mention some places list in the description. You can check that. Last but not the least is electrical outlets. Do carry appropriate electrical outlets, adapters, plugs, as Vietnam uses type AC and D electrical outlets. One product link, that is universal adapter, I will mention in description. You can check that. We use that in Vietnam and it works good. I tried to share all the related informations and tips related to Vietnam trip. If you need any more information, you can mention in comment. I will surely reply there. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This is Priya and you are watching my channel. We will come with more exciting videos. Stay connected, stay healthy, stay cheerful.